Hi, my name is Chesley, and this is going to be my self-evaluation on the proposition policy assignment. So, don't worry about getting perfect, worry about getting better. This is a quote from Frank Petriti, and that is what I'm basing this whole self-evaluation on, is just bettering my speaking skills in general. So in this evaluation, I'll be going over my feelings before, during, after, my strengths throughout my speech, my weaknesses and what I can improve on, the goals that I had for this class and if I actually met those goals, and what I learned about communication through the proposition policy assignment, and finally what I would give myself for a grade. So, starting off with how I felt before I gave this speech, I honestly have been feeling way more comfortable with giving speeches in front of the camera, which I think is a really great thing, part of that getting better aspect. While I was giving the speech, during it, I felt really passionate about the subject I was talking on. It was something that I felt like I knew a lot of information on, but because I was so passionate in it, I had so much I wanted to say, so I felt kind of rushed during it, but then after the speech, I think I did good. I think I provided the information I needed to and was satisfied with it, but I wish I could have had more time to talk about it, and maybe in this speech I'll use it for something bigger in the future. But continuing on with my speeches over my strengths throughout this speech, so overall I think my information was really good. I did my topic on poverty and homelessness. I think I found some really great scholarly sources that were able to give me really great information. I also really enjoyed my topic in general and how I found my topic, being able to connect it to my real life, which I really enjoyed. I also thought that my proposition policy was good, and the whole speech was good in the way of how it was set up in a problem, cause, solution way. Problem being poverty and homelessness. Cause is that social exclusion that I talked about, and then my solution would be education. I also think I had a really good comparative advantage because I was comparing different ways that has already been tried to solve poverty and homelessness, and then comparing how just bettering education would affect it. But a weakness that I found is not so much filler words as I have had in my other speeches, but more stutteredness, which is something I struggle with in real life as well. Even when I'm just talking to my friends, I tend to stutter. So that is something that I want to improve on. Just being more confident in what I'm saying, because I know that information. I want to be able to say that out loud. Going into my goals for this course, kind of piggybacking off of that, it was to be more comfortable and confident with public speaking. I think this course has really helped me learning to be able to connect with my audience and understand kind of what they're thinking. I don't think I have fully achieved that confidence and comfortableness that I would like to, but I definitely think this course has been a great start for me. What I've learned about communication in general with this assignment is that when you are communicating, you can't be one-sided, especially when you're giving a policy type of thing like this. You can't be one-sided. You have to look at both perspectives. For me, it was looking at the different solutions. I had to look at those to be able to come up and fully agree with what my solution would be. But overall, for a grade, I think I would give myself a 185 out of 200. Going through it, my proposition policy, I think, was pretty good. The only thing that I'm a little iffy on is the organization. that like would have provided the policy. I just put the United States because I didn't really know for sure. I still think that could be a great option, but it's not very specific. But I think my topic was really good. It was very detailed, and I had those different perspectives that was mentioned in the rubric. And then my sources, I also think I did good on this. I did 2 scholarly sources, and then I also added in 1 popular source from the Atlantic, just because I wanted the information in there from it. My delivery, I think, was alright. Could have been worked on again with those filler words. That's always something I can improve on. And then at my time limit, I think, was all good. But anyways, as you can tell from the speech, I do think I've improved so much from my first speech or even the last speech I gave. But there's always room for improvement. So